Hey, friend, welcome back. As always, I'm your host, Brian Davis, co-founder of Spark Rental, and I am on a journey to reach financial independence with a group of other real estate investors in our co-investing club. And we hope that you come and join us too. We get together every month, we vet deals, we go into them together, and it's a lot of fun. And we get to also bring in guest experts every month to our club as well to give lectures and guest presentations. And we also get to bring some of those guest experts on our podcast. Today, we have Corwyn Melette. He's the owner and broker of Exit Realty Lowcountry Group in North Charleston, South Carolina. He hosts the Exit Strategies radio show podcast. And today we're going to be talking about how to create generational wealth with single family investment properties, which a lot of people, when they think of generational wealth, they start thinking of, this big empire of multifamily and commercial properties and so forth. But you can do it with single family homes, with homeowner mortgages even. So Corwyn, take it away.
Brian, thank you so much for having me on. Listeners, y'all buckle up tight because we're going to take a quick ride. So guys, look, generational wealth. Look, everybody throws a term around, right? We're talking about, hey, how do we take money from this time, accumulate it, and in turn, generations and generations and generations yet to come still benefit from it as a family. So guys, look, quick conversation I had with someone about a year ago. We're talking through, how to build wealth, how to accumulate wealth, and how to leverage real estate in order to do it. We talked about when you get your first job, how long you normally stay at work. So 25 and you work for 30 years if you stay on the same job for that long before you retire, before you get to that point of retirement benefits. If you buy the first house, single family, small house, or condo, townhouse, whatever you need. Most times we're renting apartments at that age. We don't need a house, but we buy something modest within means that allows us to leverage a mortgage as well as continue to save. The following year we do it again. The following year we do it again. And we're accumulating. We turn the previous property into a rental and we keep going. 30 years from now, we have the first unit that is paid off. We have a person that's retired who can then get their retirement as well as refinance that house and cash out. So let's assume $150,000 on a cash out. So you have $150,000 salary, if you will, from the cash out that you have tenants that's going to pay, as well as your retirement. If your retirement is $80,000 or even $100,000, now you have an annual income of close to, if not over $200,000. See how simple that was, and it sounds in concept. Now, let's keep that going, because one of the challenges that we see generationally is that people do not save. They're not prepared. They get sick. Their children have to stop working or come take care of them. And then we end up with the same cycle over and over and over again, where there's no wealth accumulated that really makes it to the next generation. So generational wealth is blown out of the water. What we're talking about in doing this, you may not, if you start it now, you may not make it before you get ill, fall sick, or what have you. But if you teach your children, that's generational wealth, because they get started. And eventually, the second to third generation has accumulated, if you will, 50 to 100 homes. And then at that point in time, they're able to start getting into multifamily, because they can start turning these properties over and accumulating multifamily apartment buildings, apartment communities, and continue to grow and build wealth.
Yeah, and what a lot of people don't realize is that you can move out of a home after 1 year of living in it. So you can get an owner-occupied mortgage, and the owner occupancy requirement, it requires you to live there for 1 year. But after that, you can move out and keep it as a rental. So you can keep doing this over and over again. But now, Corwyn, you bump up to the limit on how many mortgages you can have reporting on your credit, right?
Yeah, you do. But this is what you do. You reposition, you refinance, and you do blankets. So now what you're doing when you get to mortgage number 5, that you're going to get, and you got 4 other mortgages, that's going to hold up. Wait a minute, we can't do this. Well, hold on. Let me put those 4 properties, refinance them into one single mortgage. So now instead of me having or trying to get mortgage number 5, I'm going to get mortgage number 2. And we do this, and we can accumulate as we get to the next phase. We can accumulate and start putting more properties in. But the neat thing is that if the market is appreciating, if you're realizing equity, then eventually you're able to start taking houses out of these mortgages, out of the blanket, quote unquote, pulling the blanket back and taking a property out that's fully paid for.
I love it. Love it. So, Corwin, in 30 seconds or less, how do you help people and how can people connect with you if they want to take you up on that help?
Guys, we're the conduit. We like to connect people. We like to be that joint, if you will, between. And we are about legacy building. That is what we do. Guys, you can reach me. I give my cell phone out freely, 843-364-3095. And you can catch me on any social media with a handle at Millat. Brian, thank you.
Corwin, thank you for coming on. And guys, if you enjoy these quick conversations that we have, please rate and review the show. Makes a world of difference to us. And on that note, we will catch you next time. Wondering how private equity real estate investing works? We get it. A lot of investors are put off by phrases like private equity or real estate syndication, but these completely passive investments are actually a lot easier than buying properties directly, buying properties yourself in your own name. So we offer a free 40-minute class called Hack the Rich, 7 Secrets We've Learned from Private Equity Real Estate. There's not even a sales pitch at the end. We'll show you how to invest in these on your own without any help from us. So go to sparkrental.com/hack to take the free class. And we can't wait to chat about your questions.